Hi, folks. This is Tom Rucci. I'll be your live stream host tonight for the Rosemount Irish versus the Burnsville Blaze. The swimming will start about 6 p.m. We have a pretty good crowd tonight. It's also Teacher Appreciation Night, so we will have a series of teachers that have been invited here by each one of our Irish Rosemount swimmers. Additionally, we'll be spotlighting another 4 of our graduating seniors from the team, so stay tuned for that. We'll do that right between the swimming and the diving. While we're waiting for the events to start tonight, I'm going to go ahead and let you see the sights and sounds of the pool. Once again, this is Tom Rucci. I'm your live stream host this evening. And I will be joined later by Kate Olinger, who's going to be doing the diving section of tonight's live stream. I see we have our first 3 viewers. Welcome, everyone. We're glad you could join us. Don't forget to tell your friends and family. If you missed it earlier, it is Teacher Appreciation Night, so in the stands we have a variety of teachers that have been invited here tonight to watch the events by our Rosemount Irish swimmers. Teachers they've been inspired by, and so we're very lucky tonight to have that. We hope they enjoy this as much as you do. Again, for those of you that just joined, we'll be starting our events this evening right around 6 p.m. And we will kick it off with the 200-yard medley relay. It will start with the junior varsity, followed by the varsity 200-yard medley relay. There'll be 1 heat of each. Also tonight, we're going to have the national anthem is going to be sung by 2 of our swimmers, and it's going to be Abby Hartwig and Katie Hokinson who'll be singing the national anthem tonight. They are 2 of our Irish Rosemount swimmers. Again, this will be our primary view of the pool tonight. Let's see if I can hone that in just a little bit. There you go. I think that'll give us the best view for this evening. Along with that, we will also have our starting blocks view, which is also our dive cam. And then kind of a zoom in here. This should give us... again, maybe our best view of when the swimmers touch. Let's see here. I hear the music starting for the entrance of the swim teams. Don't forget, folks, if you like what you're seeing here and you enjoy getting live streams, go ahead and hit the like button. Entering the pool right now is the Rosemount Irish swim team.
Before we get started, tonight is a very special night for our Rosemount dive team, as they are celebrating Teacher Appreciation Night.
Once again, folks, as you can maybe hear in the background, it's Teacher Appreciation Night. And we are joined tonight by a variety of teachers that have been invited by our swimmers. I also want to let you know our coaches tonight. For the Rosemount coaches, we have Jake Kemna, the head coach, Emily Gabriel, assistant coach, Garrett Running, assistant coach, and Amy Carlson, our diving coach. For the Burnsville coaches, we have Tim Harrod, head coach, Chelsea Reynolds, assistant coach, Kendra Book, the assistant coach, and Eric Tester, their dive coach. We got our first shout out here. We have Good Luck Ella, we love you, from Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Unfortunately, we can't display comments tonight. There's something going on there, but that's all right. We'll try and shout them out as they come in the best we can. One of the other things we want to let you know about is next week, Rosemount will be swimming against Lakeville North at Centennial Middle School at 6 p.m. and Burnsville versus Eastview at the Burnsville High School pool at 6 p.m. I'm not sure if either of those are going to be live streamed. I'm not sure if they have live stream capabilities like we do here, but we'll certainly let you know. And there is a potential that Saturday for True Teams, there may be a live stream for that as well. We haven't quite gotten the word yet, but as we hear things, we will let you know. I think you can see the swimmers in the lower left-hand corner. That would be our two national anthem singers, Abby Hartwig and Katie Hokanson. We'll be starting here with the national anthem in just a moment. All right, we also have a correction. The current dive coach for Burnsville is not Eric Tester, but rather Marla. Keep those shout-outs coming. We'll get them on the line here. And the Burnsville Blaze team is now entering the pool. So the dive coach for Burnsville is Marla Peters, from what I just heard. Just to let you know. All right, folks, we're going to have our national anthem now. And again, it's going to be Abby Hartwig and Katie Hokanson singing our national anthem this evening. There it is, folks. Those were our own swimmers, Abby Hartwig and Katie Hokanson, singing the national anthem tonight. All right, as mentioned previously, we're going to begin with event number one, which is the Junior Varsity 200 Medley Relay. We'll get started here in just a moment. This will be 200 yards of swimming here. It'll be one heat of swimming for the junior varsity. Rosemount will be in the even lanes. That's 2, 4, and 6. And Burnsville will be in lanes 3 and 5.
And number 1, girls 200-yard relay, junior C.
And there they go. In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Lauren Vaness, Kaylin Wood, Abby Hartwig, and Ariana Raymond. In lane number 3 for Burnsville is Selena Cheng, Maddie Olofsson, Erica Sapansky, and Caroline Choi. In lane 4 for Rosemount is Petra Belize, Mackenzie Mahalik, Annabelle Ellsworth, and Alyssa Long. In lane number 5 for Burnsville is Ashley Harwood, Tania Queen, and Lynn Hong. In lane number 6 for Rosemount is Kayla Case, Nora Danielson, Piper Burrell, and Gwen Hahn. Folks, don't be afraid to send some shout-outs to your favorite team, your favorite swimmers, even your favorite teacher. Let us know where you're watching from. I will do my best to get it on the air here. Won't be able to display them tonight, but certainly we'll try to get them read. All right, coming in first was lane number 4 with a time of 2:15.71. Lane number 4 was Rosemount with Petra Belize, Mackenzie Mahalik, Annabelle Ellsworth, and Alyssa Long. Coming in second was lane number 2. That was Rosemount again with Lauren Vaness, Kaylin Worth, Abby Hartwig, and Ariana Raymond. All right, coming in third with a time of 2:51.19 will be Burnsville. That's Team Selena Cheng, Maddie Olofsson, Erica Sapansky, and Caroline Choi. Again, this is a single heat of the 200-yard medley relay, and this is the junior varsity. Next up is the 200-yard medley relay, and this is the varsity. Swimmers are getting set in the water. Once again, Rosemount will be in lanes 2, 4, and 6. Burnsville in 3 and 5. In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Isla George, Gretchen Tyler, Maddie Jenin, and Ella Ambrose. In lane 3 for Burnsville is Minerva Cardenas, Amanda Cruz, Lauren Bachmeyer, and Liv Vadafu. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Julia Pearson, Ashley Swenson, Annika Arlinson, and Ann Lee. Lane 5 for Burnsville, Abby Chrisman, Bella Blondes, Jules Brown, and Kira Thing. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Ellie Francek, Clara Romram, Olivia Olinger, and Jenna O'Keefe. Coming in first, lane number 4 with a time of 2:01:36. That's Team Rosemount with Julia Pearson, Ashley Swenson, Annika Arlinson, and Ann Lee. Coming in second was lane number 3 for Burnsville. Coming in third was lane number 2 for Rosemount. And again, lane number 2 is Isla George, Gretchen Tyler, Maddie Jennen, and Ella Armbrust. Next up will be the girls' 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. This will be a single heat event. Folks, go ahead and hit the like button if you like seeing these live streams. And of course, if you've got any shout-outs for your swimmers, go ahead and leave them. There we go. Swimmers are in the water. And lane number 2, Mary Garski with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Jane McGuire, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Madison Kessler, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Jules Brown, Burnsville. And lane number 6, Amelia Simpson with Rosemount. Let's watch as they come back here and do their first turn. Looks like lane number 4 is in the lead currently. I believe that's Julia Pearson from Rosemount. Looks like lane number 6, Ellie Francek for Rosemount, is in second place currently. We'll watch again as they come back here to the starting blocks for their turn. Let me fix that here. Lane number 4 is Madison Kessler. Lane number 6 is Amelia Simpson. We'll get it right, folks. For those of you that are long-time watchers, I have some good news for you. I was told today that we actually have a new camera on the way, which should make it a lot more exciting for you when you're watching your favorite Irish swimmers. That'll be here for our next swim meet. Coming in first In lane number 4 is Madison Kessler for Rosemount with a time of 2:16.04. That is very close to her previous time of 2:16.40. Coming in second, lane number 6, that's Amelia Simpson with Rosemount with a time of 2:26.18. That's a first-time swim for her. Coming in third was lane number 2, Mary Garski with Rosemount with a time of 2:36.93. Mary's previous time was 2:40.39. Nice. Improvements on everything. Great to see. Good swims. Nice job, swimmers. All right, next up is going to be the varsity 200-yard freestyle. Swimmers are getting set in their blocks. There they go into the water. In lane number 1 for Burnsville, Emma Tilbury. Lane number 2, Callan Hoffman with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Sloan Dunn, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Amelia Labno for Rosemount. Lane number 5, Caroline Thorson with Burnsville. And in lane number 6, our own Katie Rucci with Rosemount. Amelia Labno with Rosemount in lane number 4 is currently leading everybody. Trying to see here if I can see second place. From my vantage point, it looks like it is close between lanes 2 and 6 for second place. Let's see if we can kind of catch it here as they come back. Lane 2 is Callan Hoffman with Rosemount. Lane 6 is Katie Rucci with Rosemount, and I think Callan's got a slight lead, but it is a 200-yard freestyle, so anything can happen here. Folks, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and leave some comments. We'll try to get them read for you on the air. The kids do watch these live streams back later, so I'm told they like to hear shout-outs for them and their teams. All right, here we go. Lane number 4, Amelia Labno with Rosemount. Will touch with a 2:01.88. Amelia's previous time was a 2:02.01. Coming in second is going to be very close, but I believe it's going to be lane number 2, and it is with a time of 2:13.84. Lane 2 is Callan Hoffman with Rosemount. Coming in third was Katie Rucci with Rosemount. And lane number 3 with a time of 2:13.87. Katie's previous time was a 2:13.71, so a little bit longer than normal. Callan's previous time was a 2:11.80. A little bit longer for her as well. All good times, though. Great to see. All right, up next is the 200-yard independent medley. And this is the junior varsity 200-yard IM. Or individual. Now this heat right here looks like it's an all Rosemount heat. There they go. They're in the water. And lane number 2 is Olivia Olinger. Lane number 4 is Ann Lee. I'm sorry, let me take that back. I actually don't have the listing here. Yeah, there we go. It is Olivia Olinger in lane number 2. I just got the latest here. Ann Lee in lane number 4. And yep, it's Emma Ellsworth in lane number 6. And again, this is an all Rosemount heat. Again, you're watching the 200-yard IM Junior Varsity. The only one with the previous time is lane number 4. That's Ann Lee with Rosemount. Her previous time is 2:41.96. All right, let's watch as they come back for the finish. Finishing first in lane number 4 is Ann Lee with a time of 2:39.81. Nice improvement over her previous time. Coming in second was lane number 2. That's Olivia Olinger. And Olivia's time was 2:43.70. That means third place will go to Emma Ellsworth in lane number 6. And here she comes right now. Remember, this is the first time swim for Olivia in this event. And she will touch with a 3:10.46. All right. Up next will be the 200-yard IM varsity. All right, swimmers are getting on the blocks. Into the water they go. Now, in lane number 2 for Rosemount is Ashley Swinson. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Madeline Noble. Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin with Rosemount. And lane number 6, Clara Romrim with Rosemount. Ashley Swinson in lane number 2 has a previous time of 2:30.29. Madeline Noble for Burnsville in lane 3 has a previous time of 2:37.44. Maddie Jenin in lane number 4's previous time is 2:24.29. And Clara in lane number 6, her previous time is 2:40.71. Does look like lane number 4. That's Maddie Jenin with Rosemount. It's currently in the lead there. A pretty commanding lead. In second place, I believe it's lane number 2. Lane number 2 is Ashley Swenson. Let's see here. Finishing first, lane number 4 with a time of 2:21.79 is Maddie Jenin with Rosemount. Coming in second was lane number 2 with a soft touch. Coming in third, by the way, lane number 2 was Ashley Swenson with Rosemount. Sorry. Lane number 4 was Maddie Jenin with Rosemount. And coming in third, I'm going to have to assume, was lane number 3. And that's Madeline Noble with Burnsville with a time of 2:38.05.
Girls 50-yard freestyle junior varsity heat number 1.
All right, up next is the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. Now this will be 3 heats of swimming. All right, into the pool they go. For heat number 1 of the 50-yard freestyle, we've got lane number 2 for Rosemount. This is all Rosemount. Nora Danielson, Katie Hokinson in lane number 3. Lane number 4 is Gwen Hahn. Lane number 5 is Danielle Bester. And in lane number 6, we have Piper Burrell. Here they come back to the finish. Touching first was lane number 5 with a time of 33.99. Lane number 5 was Danielle Bester. Touching second was lane number 4. That's Gwen Hahn with a time of 34.24. Coming in third with a time of 35.39 was lane number 3. That's Katie Hokinson. If you recall, Katie was one of our national anthem singers. Good job. Up next will be heat number 2. This is 2 of 3 for our junior varsity 50-yard freestyle. Swimmers are getting set on the blocks. Swimmers are in the water. In lane number 1, Lynn Hong with Burnsville. Lane number 2, Kayla Case, Rosemount. Lane number 3, Ashley Harwood, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Kaylin Worth, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Kania Queen, Burnsville. And lane number 6, Lauren Vaness with Rosemount. Here they come back to the finish. Touching first says lane number 6. That's with a time of 30.04. Lane number 6 was Lauren Vaness. Coming in second was lane number 4. Lane number 4 was Kaylin Worth with Rosemount. Coming in third was lane number 2 with a time of 32.12. And lane number 2 is Kayla Case with Rosemount. All right, up next is our third and final heat of the girls' 50-yard freestyle junior varsity event. All right, again, this is heat number 3. This is our final heat for the junior varsity and the 50-yard freestyle. Into the water they go. In lane number 1, Erica Shapansky with Burnsville. Lane number 2 is Abby Ganon, Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Kira Thing, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Ariana Raymond with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Selena Ching, Burnsville. Lane number 6, Mackenzie Mahalik with Rosemount. Touching first is lane number 2 with a time of 2:28.99. Lane number 2 was Abby Ganon with Rosemount. Coming in third was lane number 4 with a time of 31:07. Lane 4 was Ariana Raymond. And okay, the scoreboard says lane number 6 came in second. That's Mackenzie Mahalik, rather. Coming in third was lane number 4.
Girls 50-yard freestyle, varsity.
All right, next up is the varsity 50-yard freestyle. Swimmers are in the water. In lane number 2, Valerie Ralston, Rosemount. Lane number 3, Liv Vadapu, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Annika Arlinson, Rosemount. Lane number 5 is Minerva Cardenas with Burnsville. And lane number 6 is Annabelle Ellsworth with Rosemount. Coming in first was lane number 4 with a time of 25:70. That's Annika Arlinson with Rosemount. Coming in second was lane number 3 for Burnsville, Liv Vadafu. Coming in third was lane number 6 with a time of 28:79. And that was Annabelle Ellsworth for Rosemount. All right, up next will be our diving competition. And we will have Kate Olinger taking over the announcing for the diving. She'll be up here in just a few minutes as they get the pool ready for this. While they're doing that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of our swimmers here that are graduating this year. We've got 4 to spotlight tonight. Our first one is Amelia Labno. Amelia's post-graduation plans are she hopes to swim for a Division I college, study bioengineering or biomedical engineering. And after college, she wants to go to medical school. She's a 4-year swimmer on the team. Her favorite race is the 100-yard backstroke. Her favorite memory is hanging out with friends after the swim meet. Her hobbies include baking and sleeping, and her greatest accomplishment is setting a school record and winning sections. Congratulations. That was Amelia Labno. Next up is Lauren Vaness. Lauren's post-graduation plans are attending a 4-year university and pursuing a physical therapy career. Lauren is a 3-year swimmer on the RHS swim team. Her favorite race is the 100-yard freestyle. Her favorite memory from the swim and dive team is dare night and the pre-meet rituals. Her hobbies include, outside of swimming rather, that is, she likes to golf and spend time with friends and family. Good for her. Her greatest accomplishment is surviving the 100 100s. Best of luck to you, Lauren. Next up is Natalie Olson. Natalie's post-graduation plans include attending college to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing or biology. She's a 5-year RHS swim and dive team member. Her favorite race is the 50-yard free. Her favorite memory from being on the team is team sleepover in 8th grade or all of the dare nights. Hey, her hobbies include scuba diving, doing puzzles, cooking, and spending time out at their family cabin. Her greatest accomplishment is 5 years on the team. Good for her. Great job. We wish you all the best. Finally up is Petra Valise. She's one of our captains. After graduation, she plans to study psychology at Coe College. She's a 4-year swimmer on the team. Her favorite race is the 100-yard backstroke. Favorite memory is dare night. Her hobbies include working out, spending time with family, And her greatest accomplishment is surviving all 4 years of high school swimming. Again, congratulations to all of our seniors, and each broadcast will include a section of these senior spotlights. All right, up next will be Kate Olinger, and she's going to bring you the diving portion of our program tonight.
Hello, everybody. Tonight is also Teacher Appreciation Night, and I'm going to read off some of the names of the folks that the students picked as their favorite teacher to be recognized here at the meet tonight. We had Mrs. Alexander, recognized by Mackenzie. Miss Bennett, recognized by Madison. Miss Buckley, recognized by Piper. Miss Dodge, recognized by Mary. Taylor Eliason, recognized by Chloe. Miss Urzar, recognized by Ari. Miss Fernandez, recognized by Alana, as well as Lauren. Mrs. Hale by Brinley and Olivia and Amelia. Miss Harder by Nora and Ellie. Mrs. Hilliard by Petra. Mr. Hokanen by Allison, Amelia, and Abby. Christy Hunt by Clara. Mr. Isles by Ella and Alyssa. Miss Jacobson by Natalie. Jessica Casper by Gretchen. Mr. Larson by Gwen. Mr. Mahady by Maisie. Mr. Rob Mason by Liv Olinger. Mr. Nelson by Julia. Mr. Peters by Katie. Mrs. Spratt by Sophia. Alyssa Strandon by Isla. Mrs. Stengel by Valerie. Chris Swanson by Annika. Miss Toso by Katie and Jenna. Miss Traeger by Ashley and Riley. Mr. Welsh by Aura. Monsieur West by Caitlin Worth, and Mr. Woodward by Ann Lee, as well as Mr. Chrisman, Ms. Bodega, and Mr. Allen. Oh, there's the scoreboard. All right, then I'll turn it back on when we're done. Yeah, I think it looks good.
Next up is girls 1 meter diving. Here's the order of our competitors tonight. For Rosemount, Ridley.
We're just about to get started.
Fourth for Rosemount, Diane. Fifth for Rosemount, Sydney.
First, the order of the diving for tonight, where first will be Brindley from Rosemount. Second will be Sophia from Rosemount. Third will be Quinn Thomas from Rosemount. Fourth will be Deanna Reyes from Rosemount. Fifth will be Sydney Sunland from Rosemount. Sixth will be Alana Savian from Rosemount. Seventh will be Kelly Estebo from Rosemount. Ninth will be Allison Baki from Rosemount. 10th will be Ava Roberts from Burnsville. And that will be our final time. We'll also have Maddie from Burnsville. We have Brandy from Rosemount, 102C, forward, one somersault, tuck, 1.4. 4, 4, 5. Next up is Sophia Savion from Rosemount, 202A, back, one somersault, straight, 1.7. Six, 5.5, 5.5. Third from Rosemount is Quinn from Rosemount, 201A, back dive straight, 1.7. Five, 4.5, 4.5. Our next diver, Diana Reyes from Rosemount, 201B, back dive, pike, 1.5. Oh, 1.6, excuse me. Five and a half, 5, 5. Next from Rosemount is Sydney, 201A, back dive straight, 1.7. 4.5, 4.5. Next from Rosemount is Alana Savion, 201A, back dive, straight 1.7. Seven, 6.5, 5.5. Next from Rosemount is Kelly Estebo, 201B, back dive, pike, 1.6. Six and a half, 6.5, 6.5. Next up from Burnsville, Maddie Elfson, 201A, back dive, straight 1.7. Five, 5.6. Next up from Rosemount is Allison Baki, 201B, back dive, pike, 1.6. Five, 4.5, 4.5.
Rounding out round one for Burnsville is Taylor Roberts with his 201C back dive, top 1.5.
Our final diver for this round from Burnsville is Ava with a 201C back dive, tuck 1.5. Five, 4.5, 4.5. Round two for Brindley, 103C forward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 1.6. 4.5, 3.5, 4. Next up for Rosemount, 203B, back 1.5 somersault pike, 2.3. Five and a half, 5. Next up for Rosemount is Quinn, 402C inward, 1 tuck, 1 somersault tuck, 1.6. Four and a half, 4, 3.5. Diana with the 401B inward dive, pike 1.7. Five and a half, 5.5. 5.5, 5, 4.5. Next from Rosemount is Sydney, 401B inward dive, pike 1.5. Four and a half, 3.5, 3.5. For Rosemount is Alana, 203C back, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.0. 5-4-4. Next from Rosemount is Kelly Ostabo. 2003B, back 1.5 somersault pike, 2.3. Five, 5.5. Next up for Rosemount Next up is Maddie with a 202C, back 1 somersault, tuck 1.5. 4-4-4, 3.5. Allison Baki, 202C, back 1 somersault, tuck 1.5. Six, 5.5, 5.5. 5221D, back 1 somersault, half twist, free 1.7. Five, 4.5. Brinley with a 401C, inward dive, tuck 1.4. Four, 3.5, 4. This is Sophia from Rosemount. A 104C, front 2 somersault, tuck 2.2. 5.5, 5. Quinn with a 1 from Rosemount is 103C, front 1.5 somersault, tuck 1.6. 3.5. Next for Rosemount is Diana, 403C, inward 1.5 somersault, tuck 2.2. 4.5. Sydney, 403C, inward 1.5 somersault, tuck 2.2. From Rosemount. Two and a half, 1.5, 2. Next for Rosemount is Alana, 104C, front 2 somersault tuck, 2.2. Four and a half, four, 4.5. Next for Rosemount is Kelly Estebo. 105C, front 2.5 somersault tuck, 2.4. Five and a half, 4.5, 5.
For Burnsville is Maddie with a 5211A back dive.
Next from Burnsville is Maddie. 5211A back dive, half twist straight, 1.8. Four, 4, 5. Next up from Rosemount, Yeltsin, 402C, inward, 1 somersault, tuck, 1.6. Five and a half, 5, 5.5. Finishing out round 3 is Ava. 401B, inward dive, pike, 1.5. Five, 4.5, 5. Round 4, Rosemount, Sophia, 403C, inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. Five, 4, 5. Next up from Rosemount is Quinn, 104 for C, front 2 somersault tuck, 2.2. Three, 2, 2. Next up, Rosemount is Diana, 302C, reverse 1 somersault tuck, 1.6.
302C reverse 1 somersault tuck position 1.6.
Five, 4.5, 4.5. Diving for Rosemount is Sydney, 104C, forward 2 somersault tuck, 2.2. Four, 3.5, 4. Next up from Rosemount is Alana, 403C, inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. 4, 4, 4. Next up from Rosemount is Kelly Estebo. 303C, reverse, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.1. Five, 4.5, 4.5. Next up from Burnsville is Maddie. 401C, inward dive, tuck, 1.4. Four and a half, 4.5, 4.5. Next up from Allison is a 103C, 1.5 somersault tuck, 1.6. Allison from Rosemount. Five and a half, 5.5, 5. Next up from Burnsville is Ava, 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 1.6. And this will round out round 4. Four. Now starting round 5 with Sophia from Rosemount at a 51-22D front, 1 somersault, 1 twist, free, 1.9. And a half, 5. Next up for Rosemount is Quinn, 51-21D, front, 1 somersault, half twist, free, 1.7. Three and a half, 2.5, 2.5. Next up from Rosemount is Anna. 51-22D, front, 1 somersault, 1 twist, free, 1.9. Four and a half, 4.5. Next up from Rosemount, Sydney, 302C, reverse, 1 somersault tuck, 1.6. Four and a half, 3.5, 4. Next up from Rosemount is Alana, 51-22D, forward, somersault, 1 twist, free, 1.9. Five, 4.5, 4.5. Next up from Rosemount is Kelly, 403C, inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. 7, 6.5, 6.5. Now for Burnsville is Maddie, 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault, tuck, 1.6. Three and a half, 3.5, 3.5. Next up from Rosemount is Allison, 104C, front, 2 somersault, tuck, 2.2. Two, 2. Now finishing up round 5 is Ava from Burnsville, 104C, forward, 2 somersault, tuck, 2.2. Three, 2.5, 2. Now, to begin our final round, round 6, is Sophia, Rosemount, 52-23D, back, 1 somersault, 1.5 twist, free, 2.3. Five and a half, 4, 5.5. Up next is Quinn from Rosemount, 302C, reverse, 1 somersault, tuck, 1.6. Two and a half, 3, 3.5. Next up for Rosemount is Diana, 104C, front, 2 somersault, tuck, 2.2. Ooh. 3.5, 4, 3. Next up from Rosemount is Sydney with a 52-23D, back, 1 somersault, 1.5 twist, free, 2.3. Four and a half, 4.5, 4.5, 5. 4.5, 4.5, 5. Next up from Rosemount is Alana, 52-23D, back, 1 somersault, 1.5 twist, free, 2.3. Five, 4.5, 5. Next up from Rosemount is Kelly, 4004C, inward, 2 somersault, tuck, 2.8. 5.5. 5, 5. Next up from Burnsville is Maddie with the 301C reverse dive tuck 1.8. Excuse me, 1.6. Three, 3, 3. Next for Rosemount is Allison. 302C, reverse, 1 somersault, tuck, 1.6. Four and a half, 4, 5. And our final dive of the evening is Ava from Burnsville with 301C, reverse dive, tuck, 1.6. Four and a half, 4. Now we'll take a short break to get the pool back together and ready to complete the swimming. I'll be back with the results in just a few minutes. I got it.
All right, folks, this is Tom Rucci back. We'll be finishing out our live stream this evening. Next up, after we get things settled on the pool deck, is going to be the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity. That will be an all Rosemount event and heat, and that'll be followed by the 100-yard butterfly varsity. I've got a score update for you. For the junior varsity, the score is currently Rosemount 51 to Burnsville 8. For the varsity, the score is currently Rosemount 46 to Burnsville 15. So that's 46-15 for the varsity score at this time. While we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and put on the slideshow for our graduating seniors. This will scroll through all of our seniors that have been spotlighted in the previous weeks, including our swimmers tonight. Folks, remember to send that favorite shout out to your favorite swimmer, your favorite team, or just make a comment and let us know where you're watching from tonight. Also, if you like getting these live streams, feel free to hit the like button. It's always appreciated. And as you've seen, I previously announced we will have a new camera for our next swim meet. And that's all because of the continued support from the Booster Club, from our volunteers, and of course, you viewers at home. The swimmers are warming up in the pool here after our diving events. So again, you're watching a slideshow of all of our seniors from the senior spotlights for those who have already been spotlighted in previous weeks. Doing well. I think, yeah. Crank this one down.
All right, time for the diving results. First, on the exhibition side, from Rosemount, we have Brinley with a score of 53.5 in 8th place. In 7th place, we have Chloe with a score of 105.65. In 6th place, we have Sydney, 128.5. All of those were Rosemount. Also from Rosemount is Allison in 5th place with a 133.9. In 4th place from Rosemount is Diana with a 153.35. In 3rd place from Rosemount is Alana with a 173.25. 2nd place for exhibition is Sophia with a 193.4. And 1st place for exhibition is Kelly from Rosemount with a score of 220.8. And now for our varsity results. In 2nd place from Burnsville is Maddie with a score of 117.95. And in 1st place for our varsity diving is Ava from Burnsville with a score of 123.9.
Folks, as a reminder, the next swim meet will be October 17th. That will be Rosemount versus Lakeville North. And that will be held at the Centennial Middle School, and it will be starting at 6 p.m. The Burnsville Blaze will be hosting the Eastview swimmers at Burnsville High School, again at 6 p.m. Again, I'm not sure if either of those are going to be live streamed. Not sure what those schools have for live streaming. I believe there's a chance it could be. Also this weekend, Saturday, there will be at Hastings, there will be the True Teams. And again, it's yet to be seen if the True Team meet is going to be live streamed. But certainly be on the lookout. I do have a scoring update. I believe the varsity is exactly how it was. Varsity is showing Rosemount 51, Burnsville 8. That's the junior varsity. The varsity is Rosemount 46, Burnsville 25. Again, I will keep you abreast of any changes as I see them that they come across. Takes a little bit for the system to get updated with the scores.
Third place with a score of 173.25 points for Rosemount. Second place at Exhibition with a score of 193.4 points for Rosemount. Sophia. And first place at Exhibition with a score of 220.8 points for Rosemount. And under varsity scores, taking second to Burnsville, Maddie Butler. With a score of 172.95. The suspense, I was doing it right, guys. First place at varsity with a score of 123.9 points from Burnsville, Ava Roberts. Event number 11, girls 100-yard butterfly, junior varsity.
All right, folks, here it is, event number 11. That's our event number 5. This is the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity. This will be an all Rosemount event and heat. In lane number 2, Petra Veliz. Lane number 3, Annabelle Ellsworth. And in lane number 6, Abby Ganon. Now in lane number 4, Annabelle's previous time is a 1:18.68. And this will be a first-time swim for the other two. Pretty close race here between lanes 4 and 6. Let's watch as they come back here and touch. Lane number 6 will touch first with a time of 1:16.34. Lane number 6 is Abby Ganon. Touching second is lane number 4. That's Annabelle Ellsworth with a time of 1:17.43. And, of course, finishing third will be lane number 2. That's Petra Veliz. Up next will be the varsity 100-yard butterfly. Swimmers are on their blocks. All right, into the water they go. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Julia Pearson. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Madeline Noble. Lane number 4, Annika Arlenson, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Bella Blondes for Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Jenna O'Keefe for Rosemount. Annika Arlenson in lane number 4 for Rosemount is currently leading. And it's a pretty commanding lead. Second place is teammate teammate in lane number 2, Julia Pearson. Annika will finish with a time of 1:04.16. Finishing second in lane number 2 with a time of 1:09.66 is Julia Pearson for Rosemount. Coming in third with a time of 1:12.71 in lane number 3 is Madeline Noble for Burnsville. Up next will be the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. This will be a two-heat event. So this will be heat 1 of 2. All right, in lane number 1, Tanaya Queen with Burnsville. Lane number 2, Mary Garski, Rosemount. Lane number 4, Ellie Fransek, Rosemount. And in lane number 5, Carolyn Chewy with Burnsville. Now again, this is heat number 1 of 2. And this is the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. Coming in first is lane number 4 with a time of 1:02.93. That was Ellie Fransek with Rosemount. Coming in second was lane number 2, Mary Garski with Rosemount with a time of 1:10.03. Coming in third will be lane number 5 with a time of 1:29.29. And that will be Caroline with Burnsville. All right, up next will be heat number 2 of the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. This will be our final heat in this event.
Heat number 2.
We will have swimmers in all lanes for this one. There they go into the water. And lane number 1, Jane McGuire with Burnsville. Lane number 2, Ella Armbruster, Rosemount. Lane number 3, Caroline Thorson with Burnsville. Lane number 4, Gretchen Tyler, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Emma Tilbury, Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Amelia Simpson with Rosemount. Amelia Labno in lane number, Gretchen Tyler in lane number 4 for Rosemount is currently leading the pack. Gretchen has quite a lead here. Gretchen's previous time is a 59.59. Let's watch as she comes back for her finish here and see what her time is. Okay, she will touch with a 1:00.52, just a little bit longer than her previous time. That was Gretchen Tyler with Rosemount. Coming in second was lane number 2. That's Ella Armbruster with Rosemount. Ella's time is 1:06.95. Her previous time was a 1:06.28. Coming in third was lane number 6 with a time of 1:08.01. And lane number 6 is Amelia Simpson with Rosemount. Her previous time was 1:06.86. Next up is the 100-yard freestyle varsity. This will be a single heat event. Splash into the water they go. Lane number 1 is Jules Brown with Burnsville. Lane number 2, Ashley Swenson, Rosemount. Lane number 3, Lauren Bachmeyer, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Amelia Labno, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Sloan Gunn, Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Isla George for Rosemount. Amelia Labno in lane number 4 is currently leading the pack here, but it is a very close race. Let's watch as they come back to the finish. Amelia will touch with a 55.50. Her previous time was a 55.96. Coming in second was lane number 6. That's Isla George. Her previous time was 59.29. She touches with a 56.78. Coming in third was lane number 2. That's Ashley Swenson with Rosemount. And her time was a 57.67, and her previous time was 57.13, so everybody improved. Great job.
Next up, the men's 16 girls 500-yard freestyle. Varsity.
All right, up next is the 100-yard freestyle, and this will be our varsity swimmers. We'll have swimmers in lanes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot of swimming here. Swimmers are taking their mark, and into the water they go. In lane number 2 for Rosemount, Mackenzie Mahalik. Lane number 3, Abby Chrisman, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Amanda Cruz, Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Katie Rucci for Rosemount. Now this is a first-time swim for lanes 5 and 6. Lane 5 is Amanda Cruz for Burnsville. And lane 6 is Katie Rucci for Rosemount. Mackenzie in lane number 2, her previous time is a 106.41. I'm sorry, 606.41. 106 would be fantabulous. Abby's previous time in lane number 3 is a 6:30.62. And Maddie in lane number 4 for Rosemount, her previous time is a 5:31.49. Now, Mackenzie in lane number 2 for Rosemount, she is a 9th grader, as well as Maddie Jenin in lane number 4 for Rosemount. Katie Rucci in lane number 6 for Rosemount, she is a 10th grader. I do have a score update while you're watching here. For the junior varsity, the score is currently Rosemount 77 and Burnsville 11. For the varsity, the current score is Rosemount 71, Burnsville 32. We'll try and change the camera view here in a second as we get some swimmers coming down to the other end of the pool. Here comes one now. Lane number 6 is Katie Rucci making her turn. Lane number 2 is Mackenzie Mahalik. In lane number 5 right now, making her turn, is Amanda Cruz with Burnsville. All right, let's switch the view again here as they come back one more time. A lot of swimming left, folks. Don't go anywhere. Once again, you're watching the 500-yard freestyle varsity. And you're watching the war between the Rosemount Irish and Burnsville Blaze swim teams. That gentleman in the lower left-hand corner clapping with the mohawk, that's our in-pool announcer, Michael O'Keefe. As you can see, he doesn't even need a microphone. Taking the bell is Maddie Jennings for Rosemount in lane number 4 for her final lap down and back. Now remember, Maddie Jennings' previous time was a 5:31.49, so she's going to look to try and beat that time. Let's watch as she comes back to touch. And she will touch with a 5:28.42. Nice job. Looks like second place is going to go to Katie Rucci in lane number 6. Katie has no previous time. This is the first time swim for her. She will finish with a 5:59.37. Coming in third will be lane number 2 with a time of 6:02.29. And lane 2, of course, is Mackenzie Mahalik with Rosemount. Mackenzie's previous time was 6:06.41. So it looks like everybody's having a great night here, improving on times, and of course, Katie with a great first time. That was exciting, folks. Come on now, let's get some likes out there. Go ahead and push that like button. And let's throw a couple of comments out there for the teams. All right, up next is the 200-yard freestyle relay. And this will be the junior varsity. And this will be one heat of swimming. There they go into the pool in lane number 2 for Rosemount. Amelia Simpson, Lauren Vaness, Alyssa Long, and Mary Garski. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Ashley Harwood, Selena Cheng, Erica Sapansky, and Maddie Olafson. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Ella Armbrust, Annabelle Ellsworth, Valerie Ralston, and Ariana Raymond. Lane number 5 for Burnsville, Kanaya Queen, Lynn Hong, Jane McGuire, and Emma Tilbury. In lane number 6 for Rosemount, Emma Ellsworth, Katie Hokinson, Kayla Case, and Danielle Bester. Again, this is the 200-yard freestyle relay junior varsity. All right, we've got a couple of shout-outs here from Ronnie Dufresne in Ely, Minnesota. Thanks for watching up there. We've got a shout-out to Katie Rucci. That was great. So proud of you. From Kristen Mulrooney, one of our longtime watchers, cheering as always from Virginia. Good luck to everyone. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for the comments. Finishing first in lane number 4 with a time of 1:59.64 was Rosemount, and that's the team of Ella Armbruster, Annabelle Ellsworth, Valerie Ralston, and Ariana Raymond. Coming in second, lane number 2 with a time of 2:04.00 was Rosemount, team Amelia Simpson, Lauren Vaness, Alyssa Long, and Mary Garski. Coming in third was lane number 6 with a time of 2:15.10. That's also Rosemount. And that's Emma Ellsworth, Katie Hokinson, Kayla Case, and Danielle Bester. Great job. All right, up next is the 200-yard freestyle varsity. And this is the 200-yard freestyle relay. There they go into the water. Splash. All right, for lane number 2 for Rosemount, Gretchen Tyler, Ann Lee, Katie Rucci, and Riley Fox. In lane number 3 for Burnsville, Liv Badafu, Sloan Dunn, Amanda Cruz, and Lauren Bachmeyer. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Amelia Labno, Isla George, Ashley Swenson, and Olivia Dolan. Hey, in lane number 5 is Burnsville with Minerva Cardenas, Caroline Thorson, Madeline Noble, and Jules Brown. And finally, in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Jenna O'Keefe, Ellie Fransek, Abby Ganon, and Madison Kessler. We've got some very nice shout-outs here. Some long-time watchers letting us know they really enjoy the streams and they believe that our stream is one of the best. I agree with them, of course. And we have another shout-out here from Kristen Mulrooney. Go Rosemount. Absolutely. And thank you to Sean Moore. Sean Moore says, watch many streams and yours rocks. Thanks so much. There we go. Coming in first with a time of 1:44.31 is lane number 4. That's Rosemount with team Amelia Labno, Isla George, Ashley Swenson, and Olivia Dolan. Coming in second was lane number 3. Lane number 3 was Burnsville. And coming in third was lane number 2. Lane number 2 was Rosemount. And the Rosemount team in lane number 2 is Gretchen Tyler, Ann Lee, Katie Rucci, and Riley Fox. All right, up next is the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity. Folks, we're gaining on it here. This will be a one-heat event. Swimmers are getting set in the water. A lot of first-time swims here. There we go. In lane number 2, Callan Hoffman with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Kira Theng, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Clara Ramram with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Caroline Chewy with Burnsville. And lane number 6, Olivia Olinger for Rosemount. Now, the only one that has a previous time is lane number 3 here. That's Kira with Burnsville. Her previous time is a 1:41.81. Lane number 2, Callan Hoffman, appears to be in the lead. With a pretty good lead here. Second place is very close between lanes 4 and 6. Lane 4 is Clara Ramram with Rosemount. Lane 6 is Olivia Olinger. Coming in first was lane number 2 with a 1:14.58. Lane number 2 is Callan Hoffman with Rosemount. Coming in second was Olivia Olinger, and lane number 6 with a time of 1:17.35 for Rosemount. Coming in third was Clara Ramram for Rosemount, and lane number 4 with a 1:18.56. Clara in lane number 3 had a soft touch, but it is showing a 1:44.21. All right, up next is the 100-yard backstroke varsity. Folks, after this one, we've just got 2 more events. There'll be a 100-yard breaststroke and a 400-yard freestyle relay, so don't go anywhere. We're almost there. Swimmers are getting set. There they go. In lane number 1, Petra Valise for Rosemount. Lane number 2, Julia Pearson for Rosemount. Lane number 3, Abby Christman for Burnsville. Lane number 4, Olivia Dolan for Rosemount. In lane number 5, Bella Blondes for Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Riley Fox for Rosemount. Olivia Dolan is currently in the lead here in lane number 4 as she switches to her backstroke. I'm sorry, as she turns for her backstroke. All right, let's get a look here as they come in. It's going to be close. Okay, lane number 4 with a time of 1:06.48 is Olivia Dolan for Rosemount. And lane number 1 with a time of 1:06.40. I'm sorry. Lane number 2 with a time of 1:06.66 will be second. That's Julia Pearson with Rosemount. Coming in third was lane number 6 with a time of 1:15.22, and that was Riley Fox with Rosemount. All right, up next is the breaststroke. All right, here it is, the 100-yard breaststroke junior varsity. In lane number 2, Alyssa Long for Rosemount. Lane number 3, Erica Sapensky, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Lauren Vaness, Rosemount. Lane number 6, Emma Ellsworth with Rosemount. Once again, you're watching the 100 breaststroke junior varsity. Wow, I think touching first was lane number 2. Let's watch to see here. Lane number 2, by the way, was Alyssa Long with Rosemount. Alyssa's previous time in this event was a 1:29.34. It is so close with her teammate Lauren Vaness in lane number 4. Lauren's previous time is a 1:28.64. This is going to be a fight all the way to the end. Let's see who touches first. Alyssa Long, by the way, is a 9th grader, and Lauren Vaness is a 12th grader. She's one of our seniors. This is going to be tight. Touching first was lane number 2 with a time of 1:30.48. That's Alyssa Long. Coming in second was Lauren Vaness in lane number 4 with a soft touch, by the way. Coming in third was lane number 6. That's Emma Ellsworth with Rosemount as well with a time of 1:41.95. Great job, everybody. All right, up next is the varsity 100-yard breaststroke. After this one, folks, we've got one event left. So there'll be 6 heats of junior varsity for the next event and a single heat for varsity, and that'll be the 400-yard freestyle. That will follow this event. Right now, you're watching the 100-yard breaststroke varsity team. In lane number 2 is Abby Hartwig with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Amanda Cruz, Burnsville. Lane number 4, Olivia Dolan with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Maddie Olafson with Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Riley Fox with Rosemount. Olivia Dolan in lane number 4 is leading. Olivia's previous time is a 1:08.87. Right next to her in second place is Amanda Cruz from Burnsville in lane number 3. Amanda's previous time is a 1:16.86. Here they come. Olivia Dolan is going to take this easily as she comes back into your screen right now. Remember, Olivia's previous time is 1:08.87. She's going to touch a little bit longer than that with a 1:11.64, but still a great time. Next to her in lane number 3, Amanda Cruz from Burnsville will touch with a 1:18.71 for second spot. Coming in third will be lane number 2, Abby Hartwig for Rosemount, and she will touch with a 1:27.69, which is a little bit better than her previous time of 1:27.98. All right, folks, that brings us to our final event. We'll start with 6 heats of swimming with the junior varsity, followed by 1 heat of swimming with the varsity for the 400-yard freestyle relay. I take that back. There's 1 heat. 1 heat of each. Didn't want to scare you too much. Nobody said anything. I almost tricked you. Six heats, we'd be here for a long time. All right, so this is the junior varsity 400-yard freestyle relay. Heat number 1 of 1. Ooh, with a splash, we start this out. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Valerie Ralston, Danielle Bester, Kaylin Worth, and Abby Hartwig. In lane number 3 for Burnsville is Jane McGuire, Carolyn Choi, Kira Thing, and Emma Tilbury. Lane number 4 is Rosemount, team of Ann Lee, Madison Kessler, Ellie Fransek, and Jenna O'Keefe. In lane number 6 for Rosemount, Katie Hokinson, Gwen Hahn, Dora Danielson, and Alyssa Long. We're almost there, folks. All right, I have another score update for you. Currently, the score for the junior varsity is Rosemount 115 to Burnsville 15. So that's Rosemount 115, Burnsville 15. For the varsity, the score is Rosemount 94 and Burnsville 59. I'll try to bring you one more final score update here before the end of the night. Finishing first is lane number 4 with a time of 4:25.19. Lane number 4 was Rosemount. That was the team of Ann Lee, Madison Kessler, Ellie Fransek, and Jenna O'Keefe. Coming in second is going to be lane number 2 with a time of 4:44.40. Wow, that's a lot of fours. And by the way, lane number 2 is Rosemount. That's Valerie Ralston, Danielle Bester, Kaylin Worth, and Abby Hartwig. Coming in third was lane number 6 with a time of 5:03.44. Lane number 6 is Rosemount. That's Katie Hokinson, Gwen Hahn, Nora Danielson, and Alyssa Long. All right, that one is in the books. The junior varsity is done for the evening. Next up is our final event and final heat for the evening. And this will be the 400-yard freestyle varsity.
All right, folks, next up, we got minute 24 for girls 400.
All right, swimmers around the blocks. There they go into the water. In lane number 2 for Rosemount, Amelia Lapno, Isla George, Alan Hoffman, and Julia Pearson. Lane number 3 for Burnsville is Liv Vadafu, Sloan Dunn, Minerva Cardenas, and Lauren Bachmeyer. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Olivia Dolan, Maddie Jenin, Annika Arlinson, and Gretchen Tyler. Lane number 5 for Burnsville, Abby Chrisman, Caroline Thorson, Bella Blondes, and Madeline Noble. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Riley Fox, Katie Rucci, Clara Ramram, and Olivia Olinger. Got another shout out here from Kristen Mulrooney. Go Riley! Remember, folks, this is your last chance to hit the like button, last chance to leave a shout out for your favorite swimmer and say hi, because this is our last event and our last heat. This is the 400-yard freestyle relay for the varsity. We'll keep changing it up here as they keep coming back and forth now to the end. A lot of great swimming here tonight. All right, here it is. Coming in first, lane number 2 with a time of 3:54.14. That's Rosemount, and that's the team of Amelia Labno, Isla George, Callan Hoffman, and Julia Pearson. Coming in second was lane number 4. That's Rosemount, team of Olivia Dolan, Maddie Jenin, Annika Arlinson, and Gretchen Tyler. Coming in third was lane number 3. That's Burnsville. That's Liv Vadafu, Sloan Dunn, Minerva Cardenas, and Lauren Bachmeyer. Coming in fourth is lane number 6. That's Rosemount. That's the team of Riley Fox, Katie Rucci, Clara Romram, and Olivia Olinger. That means coming in fifth is going to be lane number 5. That'll be Burnsville. And that team is Abby Crispin, Caroline Thorson, Bella Blondes, and Madeline Noble. And they will finish with a 4:43.94. Folks, that is it. That is the final event of the night. Let's see if we've got a score update yet. We do have a score update. We're going to give it a second here to see if we can get a full score update. The junior varsity, however, is ready to go here. Junior varsity, the final score is 127 Rosemount. And Burnsville has a 17. So Rosemount 127, Burnsville 17. And right now it's showing for the varsity, Rosemount has 94 and Burnsville 71. I don't know if that'll change a little bit here after this relay. Rosemount did take the first 3 places, so it is possible that will change. We have another shout out here from Kristen Mulrooney in Virginia. Another fabulous showing, Rosemount, and well done, everyone. I agree with Kristen. Kristen, can't wait to see you on the next one. Ronnie Dufresne, same with you up in Ely. Hopefully the weather is great up there. And we will see you all next time. Once again, this is Tom Rucci. I'm your live stream host. And I try to do all of the home meets here, as well as a few away. Another shout out from Ronnie Dufresne. A good time was had by all, and I can't agree with her more. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for the support. We'll see you next time